daydreaming of Neil. I am still a bit unsure whether or not any of this is real. The fight with his parents, Neil's self-confession and mine, and the many kisses. It was last night that he took me home, and we kissed goodnight in front of my store. His kisses have left me aching for more, especially considering the fact we love each other. That still feels weird to say. Neil loves me. He's actually admitted it. Then there's the bad stuff. Neil being cut off from his family wealth, even though it was entirely by his own choice. I don't know what's going to happen now. On one hand, it's terrifying, and on the other hand, it's exhilarating. Mostly though, I'm nervously waiting to see Neil again. The door chimes. My eyes widen when I realize my customer is none other than Neil's mother, Evelyn. Good day, Alice. She greets me politely. I'm starting to get sweaty palms. What is she doing here? Is she going to scold me? Warn me to never come near Neil again? Good day, I force myself to say. Evelyn looks around the shop for a bit, taking her time to say what she came here to say. It was unfortunate how things ended yesterday, don't you agree? Yes, I say, trying to be polite as possible. Marcus doesn't know what's good for his son. Our son is stubborn and unchanging in his ways. He believes Neil should follow in his footsteps to take over the hospital as CEO. I've tried time and time again, yet in the end, nothing really seems to have any influence. Neil went along with whatever Marcus said, and my poor son kept overworking himself at work he loathed. She walks over towards the counter with a slight and sad smile on her face. And then something miraculous happened last night. Neil finally found his inner strength and stood up for his own needs. And I have to thank for it all. Me? I'm stunned. Is she complimenting me? But isn't it Neil who stood up to his father? I didn't have any part of it. Evelyn gives me a graceful smile. That's correct. While you may have been pretending to be Neil's fiancé, I can tell that the both of you are very close. I'm very grateful that you managed to ignite a fire in him so that he could finally take charge of his own destiny. She takes a small sigh, closing her eyes. Marcus should concede to the fact that Neil won't be taking over. We're in the modern age now. There's no need to keep the business in the family. Plenty of other wonderful young men can step up and take over. What I want for my son is for him to be happy. So please, Alice, continue making my lovely son happy. I don't know what to say. I'm pretty sure I look like a fish out of water, gasping at her with no words coming out. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Please don't be shy and come visit us again. I'm not going to let Marcus cut off our only son and his lover. Lover? I blushed something fierce, wishing I could crawl behind my counter and never come out. Have a nice day, Alice. I wish you all the best with my son. Evelyn bids me goodbye. She finally leaves the store. I tried to gather my thoughts. Evelyn personally came over to tell me that she was grateful for whatever I did to Neil to make him stand up for his father. I feel like I didn't do much at all. It was Neil that decided to announce his departure from the hospital. It was all a surprise to me as well, but Evelyn seems to think I had a hand in helping facilitate it. And now she's giving me her blessings to continue making her son happy? Is it really that obvious there's something going on between Neil and me? This is embarrassing. The door chimes once more, and I look up with a bundle of nerves in my stomach. Speak of the devil. Neil, I call out to him as my heart starts to beat faster. Did I see my mother walk out of this door, or am I imagining things? What are you doing here? I ask him. My heart already starts to beat faster. I didn't realize I missed him this much. It's only been like half a day since I last saw him. Neil coughs into his hand, looking away from me. I wanted to see you. And just like that, my heart is fluttering again. Anyways, back to my question. What was my mother doing here? Oh, I think she gave us her blessings. I'm still a bit unsure. Her blessings? What do you mean? Did she say anything else? She came over to say that she hopes I make you happy, and that the both of us are still welcome to visit her again. I'm pretty sure she means to say that you're not cut off from the family. Neil hunches his shoulders, looking embarrassed all of a sudden. She said that? That's good, right? You're still a forester. He grumbles a bit. I don't care about that. I mean, she said something as sappy as you making me happy. I feel myself turn shy as well. It's what she said. Neil scratches the back of his head, fluffing his black hair. I guess you do make me happy, he says very slowly, like it took him a lot of effort to admit. My heart pounds at his sudden honesty. Quiet down, you stupid organ. You can't keep making flips every time Neil says something even remotely romantic. I can't stop the grin from spreading on my face though. Are you busy right now? He asks, trying to change the subject. No, those 4 customers haven't shown up yet, I say with a slight smile. Aren't I a customer? Depends. Are you interested in something? Definitely, he says, staring straight at me. I hide my blushing face behind my hands. Why is Neil so bold all of a sudden? Ever since last night, it's like a switch has been flipped and he's suddenly filled with a lot more confidence. It's not good for my heart. I can show you some clothing you might like, I say, feeling a bit nervous. Some clothing? Neil asks, looking genuinely surprised. I quickly skitter over towards the other side of the store to pick up one of the few male shirts I have. I hold it up to Neil. You can try this on. For example, I point towards the dressing room. I'm trying to suggest something not so innocent here. Neil obediently takes the shirt from my hands. Then he walks towards the dressing room, closing the curtain behind him. I patiently wait outside. After a couple of silent minutes, I hear Neil drawing closer to the curtain. Alice, can you help me with this? I hear Neil ask. I reach for the curtain to open it up until I'm suddenly grabbed by my wrist and pulled into the dressing room. Frantically, I pull away from Neil, my entire face flushed red and my hair all tousled. I run out of the changing room and quickly make myself decent. My heart is running a marathon. It's beating that fast. I try to calm myself down and flash a smile at the customer. The customer browses around a bit before they leave. I anxiously let out a sigh. You can come out now, I tell Neil, who's been hiding in the changing room all this time. Neil emerges from the changing room, pushing back the curtain and showing up with his shirt bag on. Oh, he forgot his tie. With a tousled look and red lips that took a beating, Neil turns to address me. You don't sell this kind of service to other customers, right? I laugh and then I kiss him again. My life with Neil is only just beginning.